The Rake. The Rake is a bizarre humanoid being that was first spotted in the summer of 2003, when reports of a pale, skinny creature lurking in the woods of America came flooding in. A media blackout was reported to have occurred, wiping any evidence of the being from existence. However, there were fragments of reports, first-hand experiences from survivors of encounters with this creature. By 2006, up to 24 reports were collected by a group of independent researchers, many of whom were victims of the Rake. These reports span back as far as the 12th century. One of these reports comes from the note of a suicide victim, found dead in 1964. It reads, "As I prepare to take my life, I feel it necessary to assuage any guilt or pain I have introduced from this act. It is not the fault of anyone other than him. For once I awoke and felt his presence, and once I awoke and saw his form, once I awoke and heard his voice, and looked into his eyes, I cannot sleep without fear of what I might next wake to experience. I cannot ever wake. Goodbye." A journal entry from 1880, translated from Spanish, reads, "I have experienced the greatest terror. I have experienced the greatest terror. I have experienced the greatest terror. I see his eyes when I close mine. They are hollow, black. They saw me and pierced me. His wet hand. I will not sleep. His voice." And then it's just unintelligible text from there. And finally, a mariner's log from 1691 reads as follows. "He came to me in my sleep. From the foot of my bed I felt a sensation. He took everything. We must return to England. We shall not return here again, at the request of the Rake." The motives of the Rake are unknown, but the being is known to be extremely dangerous. The creature uses its razor-sharp claws to attack its victims, as well as seemingly having the ability to lure its prey in with a sort of trance state. There has been at least one death reported to have been directly caused by the Rake, yet countless more have taken their own lives or been so distressed that they accidentally caused their own demise following encounters with this strange monster.